and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? This is Jay and your company, accompanied by Kenny. And this is Guardian Radio AM. Apologies for the tardy start. There was a little bit of a scheduling conflict, but I appreciate the tenacity of you guys. You know, you wanted to hear us this morning, so here we are. And like everything else, I always say we're going to keep it light and breezy. We're talking some sports today. Big news, big conversations going on around multiple leagues. But right now we're going to, just set the tone. I like to set the tone with a more unconventional biggest winners and losers from this week and weekend in sports.
No matter what, got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, but don't...
Yep. Biggest winners and losers for the weekend. Obviously the biggest loser, or losers, because there's a group of them. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. Absolutely trash. Garbage. The game with the Phoenix Suns looked like, I don't even know how to by the third quarter, it looked like an all-star game.
It was terrible, bro. It was just a shoot-around for them. They was just lighting us up.
Braun and Booker had, 31 points.
I wouldn't even call Braun 30 points, because he was just trying to get that scoring title crown pretty much. He just was playing the play. It didn't make no sense talking about this game. He was terrible, bro.
So the kid from Akron is going after the scoring championship because he knows that there's no playoff berth.
I mean, we could be in the play-in game. That's sort of a playoff berth, but it ain't no further than that.
We're the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's no further
that
than that,
doesn't
sir.
matter.
We're not going to beat the Clippers. We're not going to beat any of those teams. Pelicans would beat us right now. It doesn't matter.
What about Booker throwing shade? And you have Booker throwing shade at AD, talking about the ifs and the big ifs and all this other stuff. What is that?
Man, I'll throw shade too. We just knock y'all out the playoffs. We just smack y'all again. Y'all can't do nothing about it. Why not talk smack? Reggie Jackson was saying they're the real team in L.A. We can't do nothing but that. They always smoking us too. So, what you could do about it?
Reggie Jackson actually fixed his lips to say that?
First of all, he gave us that work last time we played them, so he could do that. I'm just saying, he really gave us that work.
Were there no Los Angeles Rams courtside to help boost our morale?
Not inside Phoenix. No, not in Phoenix.
But we have a lot go. Another big winner, Kirk Cousins' agent.
First of all, that man been winning for 7 years. He the GOAT, bro.
He's a legend.
For you to get Kirk on guaranteed contracts every single time.
Big
they don't hesitate.
contract.
They don't hesitate. That man don't even got a over 500 record. His record is literally 59-2. But he making all his bread. So, when you making more than Brady and you can't even get in the playoffs, it's going to be hard, but you getting that money.
Don't mention Brady's name right now because
True.
he is the king of discussion right now.
I want you to know I'm sick about that.
I
want you to know I'm sick
sick?
about it. First of all, he in my conference, bro. I have to be sick. He's
Well,
in your
he's in
conference.
mine.
Exactly. I have to be sick. We never beat Brady. Since he been in the league, we 0-6 as a Cowboy fan. I don't want to see that man. We got to play him again next year.
I was disappointed when I heard he was retiring. I was sad.
I was happy as hell.
I was sad because it was like Jordan retiring,
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
No. I talking about like missing Jordan in the game. Like I hated Jordan so much.
First of all, you ain't even had a chance to miss this man. The man came back quicker than the NFL. I mean, the MLB with the lockout. Like, when he came back in 40 days, he got tired of his family that fast. Like,
no, don't say that.
he got tired of his family that fast, bro.
What I think with Brady, I didn't even want to get into the Brady discussion. You could chime in and tell us what you think. 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259, or you can text in at 422-4796. How do you feel about the Brady unretirement? And you better claim your team right now, because I was actually on my way to Tampa.
I ain't accepting no extra people running back after they leave. Them dudes just run so fast when someone say they quit.
So
No,
you're a Dallas Cowboys
I ain't
fan,
never
for the
changed.
record.
I've been there for life, and I stay in that.
I'm
I
a
just
New-
got to take these L's if you getting them L's.
I'm a
Like,
New York
whatever.
Giants fan.
Yeah,
And
you know how it feels.
Pain.
Yeah,
Absolute pain.
y'all still got Danny. Anyways, that's another topic for another day.
Hopefully something happens and shakes out. Russell Wilson went from Seattle. He's over
he
in
in
Denver.
Denver now.
That was the hope for me
That-
because I know he wanted to be in New York.
You know who's the biggest loser? Anybody rooting for the team in that whole division, because everyone in that division about that life, bro.
Yeah.
The Raiders got Carr.
That's the AFC West, right?
Wait, when Derek Carr is your worst QB in the division, it's a problem, bro. Like, you can't slip up. You can't lose no games outside of your division, or you're in hell.
So do you think we see a Wilson versus Brady Super Bowl next year? Because Brady is coming for all the marbles.
Yeah, it's a good chance you can, depending on the pieces the Broncos get and who could Brady get back to come to the team, because Chris Godwin is out. Then, Gronk want to come play again.
I think
AB definitely ain't coming back.
Well, I think
Leonard
Gronk,
Fournette,
I think Gronk
deal
is
up.
coming back. I think Gronk is
yeah,
coming
but
back.
you ain't got Fournette. You ain't got AB. Godwin probably missing half the year at minimum because of the ACL tear.
Who are the big pieces in free agency right now?
I think the biggest piece they could try to go for is probably Allen Robinson or Jarvis Landry if they release him, because Amari Cooper got traded. I'm still
Yeah.
mad about that because my team traded him for some peanuts.
He didn't deserve that trade.
I mean, he making too much money for what he doing, but I wouldn't have let him go.
I think it was personal. I think it was a bit personal
I wouldn't say
because think of it. Gallup got all the money, right? Because trading him gave you some salary cap space.
Yeah.
That's $16 million. I
yeah,
think.
but you gotta look at this too. Gallup is younger, but
More injury prone.
he is. I mean, but two of them injury.
No.
To be honest, Amari always got hamstrings and this
Last
stuff.
year,
Like that.
Gallup, ACL?
Yeah, he tore the ACL.
And Cooper only missed 2 games
Yeah,
because
but
of COVID.
He's been missing in games because he only his hamstring and other injuries. So like half the season he's ball, half season he don't. So you want to make 20 minutes, you got to give me full season.
I thought
with
he
the ball.
was. I think he's better than Gallup.
Of
and
course,
I
I never debate that.
And I think you guys are worse off. And I'm happy to see that you
I
guys
mean,
are worse off.
we might look worse off, but we still better than y'all. Yeah, exactly. You know what's my biggest loser?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
He had the chance to
it
move.
was literally just
Denver
Aaron
wanted
Rodgers.
him. Denver
I
wanted
mean,
him.
I wouldn't want to go to the AFC West, bro.
No. You know what? I think Tom,
When you only gotta
I think
deal with-
Tom was like playing with him a little bit.
But understand this: if you only got to deal with Tom Brady and the Rams versus the AFC West as a whole before
Yeah.
you get to
Yeah.
the Bills and everybody
Yeah.
else, like,
Yeah.
why would I move?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense going to Denver.
So does it mean that the NFC is a cakewalk?
The NFC was a cakewalk the last 2-3 years. That's why Brady came in and just was killing the scene. I mean, the only difference is now the Rams got a legit quarterback, so now they more likely to go back there.
Okay, I agree 100%. Brady ain't ready to be subjected to his wife.
Exactly.
That worth 5 times more than him.
You know, one.
Ooh, Giselle is worth 5
Yes,
times more
yes.
than him.
That's why he could take them pay cuts, and that's why I never used to go with people when they talk about Brady taking pay cuts, because he have a family of people who got more money than him.
Don't be surprised if you see a divorce in the near. I don't think.
I
I
don't-
won't
no,
go that far.
no,
I
no.
will not go that far.
She already know what this man about.
Yeah, football. He lives, breathes, and bleeds football.
I feel like she got to see how sad he was in the house. Say, just go back to work. Like, you could play still. Just go back. You was on top of the game. Just
was.
go back.
Last season,
He
he
like he
was-
was dragging his leg and struggling or something.
I saw 2 or 3 elite years in him.
I wouldn't go
Based
that
on-
far.
2? You wouldn't say 2?
Oh, it depends on the pieces he gets.
Okay.
If you don't get those amount of weapons,
Okay.
you can't say that.
Okay, so that's fair. But I believe what ended up happening with Brady in this 40-day retirement, because that's what it is, right?
40 days and 40 nights.
This is he was unretired quicker than
You on that
Kardashian.
you on that Noah's Ark right now. You get out that rain and come back.
I feel that someone in his camp leaked some information. The
Listen.
snowballing of it by ESPN.
Don't forget.
Kind of forced his hand, and he was mulling over the.
Don't
decision.
forget, the man daddy's like, I don't think Tommy's done. Like, when they was trying to say he's trying to retire him early, he's like, I don't think my son's done.
Right.
Your own daddy ain't even trying to hear that.
I don't
And
think he was
who
done
would know
either.
better besides your father?
I didn't see it.
It ain't like
I
they
didn't
got beef or
believe
something.
it,
They close.
because even when ESPN broke the news, I said that he's not going to retire. Because
Yeah,
remember, we
He
didn't
pulled
hear
a Brett
anything
Favre.
official.
He pulled a Brett Favre on us, bro. That's all. He just pulled a Brett Favre.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, simply just pulled a Brett Favre on us.
What
I
do
was
you think
thinking
is
it's
you-
over, and he just pulled out. Only difference is he ain't changed teams.
Now, from a contract,
Brady ain't about to take no money, dog. Brady just probably could take like one little 18 mil and carry himself and say, y'all go find who y'all got to find
Give me
for
some
me.
pieces.
Yeah, that's what he always does. He's like, Emma Tim Dog in the same way. Like, I need all the money, bro. Just go get me someone.
'Cause-
You get these drinks. I need the bling. I ain't care about all that.
okay,
That's the best part about Brady, to be honest.
that's
Everybody eats.
the best part.
Everybody eats. You would get his pieces. It would not be his fault that he doesn't get pieces. Now, if you don't get me somebody, that's on you because I gave you the money to go do it. That's why he had problems in New England because he never used to want to sign nobody.
So how happy are the Broncos right now?
Broncos should be elated. They actually got a quarterback. They're not a quarterback since Peyton Manning, and they've been looking for one since Peyton Manning. They don't waste draft picks. They don't waste a lot of stock. They don't have like 3 different quarterbacks.
You just, said
Everybody
Peyton,
got-
you just said Peyton Manning.
That's the last time they had a quarterback. Name me a quarterback they really had who was about any action.
The Broncos?
Yes. Besides Peyton Manning and John Elway.
Oh, not the Broncos. Sorry, I was talking about the Buccaneers. How happy are the Buccaneers right
Oh,
now?
they happy as hell because now they ain't got to go find nobody. You know what their quarterback was going to be? Blaine Gabbert, bro.
Ooh. Who?
Yeah, that was their quarterback right now, Blaine Gabbert.
No, but I heard they were making a move from Baker.
They
And Baker's
said
garbage.
that Bruce wanted Baker from his rookie year, but Cleveland wasn't going to let that man go for nothing. Because he still got a low contract. So why would they trade someone on a rookie deal to you? And we need a quarterback. That makes no sense. Unless you're giving us some good stuff. And I doubt they'll go send the house for Baker.
No.
Exactly.
No.
So
no,
it's
no.
not going to happen.
What insurance company does he represent? Allstate? Is he Allstate?
I don't think it's Allstate. Is it?
Is it Allstate? Or?
I think it's State Farm.
There you go. He's a State Farm guy. Yeah, but no, I don't think they. I don't think he's a big enough talent to kind of.
No.
No.
He shouldn't even have been the number 1 pick. He just was a Heisman and hype. Like that's like Johnny Manziel type stuff. Only difference is he's a little more disciplined than Johnny, but they in the
A
same
little
boat.
more?
They're in the same boat as
I
far as
think he's a lot more, but he's.
I
very
talking about like
distracted.
underwhelming talent
with the
versus
star.
like
Okay.
what you was doing in college and what you could do in the league, and then you got some deficiencies which you can't really like overcome. Like you can't do it.
Are there
And then his
any-
attitude is some trash too.
Are there any quarterback sleepers in this year's draft?
Malik Willis.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
Probably Pittsburgh if they can't get Deshaun Watson. Because everyone inside the AFC got quarterbacks now. You got to get a quarterback.
That's another
You
big
got to get a quarterback.
headliner because
Yeah, he's like
Did-
free but not free.
you notice what they did. The media is so slick with it. He wasn't indicted,
Yeah.
right? But they hung the 20 possible civil cases around his neck and the possible suspension.
I mean, I ain't blame them. I know why they doing it. Especially like the people who basically beat writers for around the country. Because you don't want that draft value to go sky high. Because you will really have to get this man like 5 picks to get Deshaun.
yeah.
And 3, 4 of them probably be first round picks. Because the man already in his prime, be like 25, 26.
So they're intentionally bombing his stock to make him affordable.
You need to do it if you want him.
So who makes the move first? Who do you think makes the move
The
first?
only team I think wouldn't give like
We
they wouldn't
ain't doing
care.
nothing. We
Like
ain't doing nothing.
the only team I feel like will go all in, maybe is Pittsburgh, because they really need a quarterback because Ben gone. And y'all got like Rudolph who get cracked from Miles Garrett a couple years back with the helmet. That's pretty much it. And y'all have to do it from Washington. I forgot his name. Who was on Ohio State? I can't remember his name. Like Dwayne Haskins. That's their quarterbacks. Like you can't go nowhere in that division with Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and then Baker. You can't compete. You got to get a QB.
Okay.
That's why Denver did the same thing. They couldn't compete. They got to get a QB.
So this text says, I'm a Broncos now. Russ took too much punishment under the weak offensive
This
line.
dude sound like
for
a Sierra
too
fan.
long.
I'm a Broncos now. It's not like a Sierra fan. You know what? You just can lead the Seahawks like that, dog.
No,
Y'all are too long, but culture just to lead the Seahawks because Russ gone.
I mean,
I don't feel like Russ was the culture in
there's
Seattle.
the original culture isn't there anymore.
You leave with the person who was the culture settle. That's why like people would have left when Kobe got traded. People went with Braun everywhere.
So you don't think Russ was the
People
culture
went with
setter?
Brady. No.
Who was
First
the
of all,
culture
they
setter?
was against Russ like way of living. They never appreciated Russ way and his ways around because there's like we don't do that bougie stuff.
Is he too pure?
Marshawn
too
Lynch
clean
was the
cut?
culture.
Oh yeah, Lynch.
LOB was the culture.
Okay. All right. What else is going on right now? We have news from MLB.
Yeah, they
They
finally
finally-
stopped hating on each other and they trying to have this full season going on.
So
April
what's
7th.
the deal looking like?
I never got into the full detail. I was glad to have baseball back because I need some other games to go look at when I feel like twiddling my thumbs and making some bets. So I was like, hey, let me see what's going on. Oh, April 7th, that's not bad. Right
That's not bad.
Right at the end of March Madness. So that's a good little turnover. Go for March Madness, go to baseball. You still got basketball and hockey. So that's cool.
You feed off of this
Give me
draft.
time to
Get ready
deal
for
with the
football.
NFL and
Right.
the training camps and free agency because free agency starts today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see a lot of notifications flinging on the phone. Someone going here. So that's how it is.
How do you think Skip Bayless feels this morning?
That man was already on Undisputed with his Brady jersey, stunting on Shannon, bro. What you mean? You know how he is. He got to be outrageous because that's the number one Brady fanboy.
Do you think he's a
He would leave his wife for Brady. Straight up.
Lord.
Straight up.
I wasn't even gonna say
No,
that.
I being real. He'd leave his wife for Brady, bro. Like, that dude really a menace for Tom Brady. Like, seriously.
Who do you think he's? What do you think? Who do you think? Okay, which? Because it's a thin line between love and hate.
Uh-huh.
Does he hate LeBron more or love Brady more?
He loves Brady more than he hates LeBron.
Wow.
You know why?
Why?
Because he will give Braun his props. When it's due, he will give Braun props with different names.
With a bunch of excuses
Yes,
and
but
buts.
he still will say Braun is the best passer in the league, and he still give him his respect in certain aspects. That man don't say nothing negative about Tom Brady
has
ever.
never said anything. negative.
Ever. Even when Brady played, like, Brady will have 80 yards in a game with 5 picks, and he'll find a way to say, oh, Brady ain't cost him lose. Like, he die hard for Brady, bro. Come on.
Okay. This one says, "Hi, Mr. J. Sound like your guest really knows sports. He sounds like another Mr. Goofy Brown. Goffy Brown? Goffy? Mr. Brown?
I don't even
Who's
know what
Mr.
it is.
I don't know who's Mr. Brown. Who's Mr. Brown?
I don't know.
Could you call in and tell? Thank you, by the way. He does.
And I
He
do
does.
know sports.
He lives, breathes sports. This guy, we've known each other, 20-something years?
Almost
He's-
25 now.
He's gone from basketball to gym rat to football now.
I mean, I was ever about football. I just playing it now. It's different.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways.
You need to trade your team, I think.
No.
I think it's about time you give up the
No,
Cowboys.
no,
I think
no.
it's.
Why would I do such a thing?
I mean, you haven't won.
First of all,
they haven't won since you
This
were in
is my
primary school.
this is my reason why I would never leave my team.
They haven't
sir.
won since you were in
I
primary
don't care.
school.
You don't understand this, bro. We have people who are Dolphin fans who never seen a Super Bowl and ride and die hard. They season ticket holders for their life and all type stuff, and they never seen any type of success. They daddy barely saw their team win, bro, and they Dolphin fans. And you want me to leave my team? Why should I leave my team? We got people who Browns fans who ain't even since Jim Brown was playing, but I must leave my team. Why would I do such a thing?
Shout out to all the Dolphin fans out there.
There's a lot of
one.
them.
One in particular, Sasha.
There's a lot. Oh, I can't stand her every time we lose. She come for me, but I'm like, bro, you're a Dolphin. Either way, you go up to get more hate than me.
What is going down in Miami with the Dolphins? Since the Flores,
They trying to give
Is
to
it
a
settled
legit
now?
chance, and they trying to just mask all that and move on pretty much.
because they
say-
hired.
So
some,
they saying, hey, we got a black GM, so get off us with the hate.
Right.
And they saying like we gonna try to do what we gotta do, but ain't nothing really but to happen too much. As far as I'm concerned,
What do you think happened?
with Tua
Because
being the QB.
that this is under investigation by the NFL.
Yeah.
Do you think anything comes out of the NFL investigation?
They will have to
Any-
push really hard to try to do that. And then he already got a job on top of that now in Pittsburgh too, so it's gonna be harder to try to like get at them while you're still working there.
Right. You had to
You know how it
really
is. You know how
go
it
to,
is.
you had to go to
Yeah.
college.
Like, you really gotta go
You have
hard.
to be outside
Yeah.
and pushing really, really hard. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it was, okay, you have some money coming in. You can take care of your family. Shut up about this already. Let this go.
Yeah,
away.
they're gonna try to do it then.
Yeah. Does he have a coach again?
I feel like he can.
You think there's a possibility?
Yes,
that
because
he
he's not a bad coach.
No, I don't think
just
he's a
strong.
bad coach.
He's just strong-minded as hell. He's a great coach.
But do you think this puts the red tag on his resume?
No,
This does
because
it?
he had
As a
good
big of a stink as
he
this
had a good
is.
resume before that. First of all, he was under Belichick. You made the Dolphins
He
sort of
burned-
relevant.
He burned Belichick though.
He didn't really burn
He
Belichick
did.
because
He
they
did.
they
when
still
you
cool.
when you post someone's
Listen.
when you post someone's message,
If Bill say he ain't got a
publicly,
problem with it, then Bill ain't got a problem with it. I believe it if Bill say that. Bill will tell you he got a problem with it. He like Greg Popovich. He'll let you know.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
a problem with this.
They're cut from the same
Yeah.
cloth. Congratulations to Pop, by the way.
Um,
Winning this coach.
Yeah. I just glad it wasn't on us. Because you don't need more else. Like, listen, I told you from
The
like.
Lakers is a side. Like, if I could take back the bubble championship for a more competitive team right now,
I ain't
would.
doing that.
I would.
I just keep my ring, bro.
You know
You know how
from
bad
the
he is
jump.
Boston kind of starting me, but we got one extra ring than y'all now. I'm so glad about that. I don't got to hear from none of these fans. I just got to watch Braun slowly retire and fall off the
I have
cliff.
to catch one of his games live.
I'm glad I did this year. Before we was fully trashed and I got Braun and AD and everybody hooping
I don't want
against
to see
Indiana.
AD. Just give me Braun. And I'm not a big LeBron fan, but I do.
Chances are, if you go to watch a Laker game, you ain't gonna see AD anyway because he injured. So
There's that.
yeah, exactly.
There's that. And then does Frank Vogel survive the season?
No, that man is gone.
Who do we replace him with?
Listen, we were supposed to get Jai Lu. We let him go on to the Clippers, and he been assaulting us ever since.
Yes.
We were supposed to get Jason Kidd to be the coach. He went to Dallas, and he got them balling. They got Luka playing defense. Like,
Yeah.
we got.
They look
Frank
pretty
Vogel.
good.
They've been hooping, bro.
They look pretty good
They
since
just
the trade
They just
with
beat
Porzingis.
Boston on KG retirement night. That was another thing what happened.
But
I was-
he did get his head
hey.
dunk off.
Yeah. Hey, that wasn't Luka.
That wasn't Luka?
No,
It looked like Luka.
No, that dude like 7 foot. Luka ain't 7 foot.
It looked like
Luka
Luka.
would never try that. Luka see somebody like Jalen Brown coming down the rim, he would never do it. But that KG retirement, bro, like they had KG unfiltered. That was crazy.
Oh, yes.
KG was F-bombing and doing the
But that
usual KG,
KG, right?
stuff. Yeah, I was happy they let it happen on the air.
And it's Boston.
And then Ray Allen them dopping up.
Yes,
So
that was
people
the
got to
most
stop talking
surprising
about that
part of
beef
it.
now. You know what I'm saying? They finally, after that 75th anniversary team stuff, they let that stuff go. So that's some good stuff, man.
Okay. All right. Well, you can text in right now, 323, oh, my bad, 422-4796, or you can call in at 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259. Congratulations to Pauline Davis. She actually had a very successful launch to her new book.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I have the
I gotta
find
check
a
that out.
copy. Get a
Yeah.
copy, read it over, and possibly, and if anybody that knows Pauline, you could have her reach out to me. I would love to have her on this show before we give it up, to give her an interview and give her flowers. I would love to hear what she has to say about sports, not only her discipline, but sports overall in the country. And just to get an insight, a perspective
is needed.
on the athlete's journey
Yeah.
when they're building up to perform and represent us on a high level, the euphoria of it all,
Getting to the top
and then
of the hill.
and then what happens afterwards, and
Yeah.
so we could see and know what it is that we need to do as a country and as a community to build them up, to support them, to help the future generation, so we don't fall into the same cycles, the vicious cycles. So if anyone knows her, let it be known.
I know someone probably could try and do that.
Ribbit,
I'll try to hit him up.
Ribbit.
Yeah,
Ribbit.
I'll try to hit him up.
Shout out to Kermit as well.
I'll see.
Kermit's another person I would love to interview as well.
Well, he knows about that stuff full on.
Yeah,
He's
I would
around
love, I would love to pick his brain. He's been around the sport so long,
Yeah.
documenting and doing his best to keep everybody abreast and really been the backbone of it. So I would love to pick his brain as well. So maybe we could set up those two interviews.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that would be cool. I have another one. Oh man, the Lakers. Lakers should be thankful for that infamous bubble.
Yes.
Street clothes too fragile to give them anything else.
They call him AD, always disabled. That's my name for him. I don't call him street clothes. I did that for Barkley. I call him always disabled because he always injured, bro. Like, I can't deal with that. He like if Greg Oden could have played enough games to give you the hype, and then he always getting injured.
We gave up the farm for him,
I mean, we got what we wanted from the farm.
and we need to give him up this summer.
I still don't think they'll do it.
They need to.
I feel like as long as Braun there, they ain't gonna give him up. That's Braun.
No, they need to call.
Braun
talk to
got to
LeBron.
be like, hey, all right, y'all can finally do this.
They need to talk to LeBron and say, listen,
But who can they get?
You're the one that we wanted, right?
Yes.
He gave us one, but you have one.
But who can you get for AD right now?
There's a lot of crazy trades out there.
Yes, but AD has the max, and it's gonna be hard to really get who you might want. And then we done trade so much picks. We can't put a pick on him and say, hey, come take him out of pick for this one and that one. It's gonna be hard to do. He just needs to stay healthy for once.
There are 3 destinations that have already, and I've seen it several times.
These
from
rumors?
These crazy rumor trades.
I
3 destinations.
don't subscribe to those.
Miami.
Ain't no way he going to Miami. He do better for Pat Riley. Pat Riley would never do it. Pat Riley refuses to. First of all, you can't go to Miami and be lazy. You have to be at a certain fat percentage.
You have the grit.
You can't play for Miami unless you under a certain fat percentage. They don't care who you is. Shaq. That's why Shaq hated being there after a while because he couldn't keep up with that. Because Shaq like to get laid back.
Yeah.
That's why he got traded. You can't go there and slunk in Miami. So Miami would never happen. And then they have Bam, so it doesn't make sense getting 80 when you have Bam.
True.
So that's garbage.
This is why these are just rumors, by
Yes,
the way. It's
that's
speculative,
garbage to me.
right? The other one destination was his hometown of Chicago.
Yeah, but Chicago done got their squad now. And they look better than we look right now. They don't need 80. They got Vucevic. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't get it to work that way.
So is 80...
80 will have to go
his
to a
trade
place
value-
he don't want no parts of. Like
who?
Indiana or Sacramento or something where he just go off and
he will not sign
fall
up for
and
that.
fade away. He left New Orleans for that reason. He didn't want to be in no small market, so it's not gonna happen, bro. Like you can't.
But you're not
You
the
can't
man.
just
You don't
off 80.
You don't deserve to be there. How he's
I
playing,
mean,
he doesn't
I
take care
can't
of
say
his
he
body.
doesn't deserve to be there.
He
He
doesn't
just
take
can't
it-
stay healthy.
He doesn't take care of his body.
Yes, I mean it's partly he doesn't take care of his body and he's clumsy. He's
Very.
mostly clumsy.
And-
I guess the injuries he gets is just all regular. Like you be in the pivot, take a job, roll on somebody's ankle or something. Like he just clumsy. He got footwork. He got skills. It's like it's weird when you got skills but you clumsy. That's AD.
But you
Him,
can fix
Luka
that.
Harden, like clumsy people with skills.
You put Luka in that
Luka is
clumsy?
clumsy, bro.
Okay.
That's why he could beat you because you're like, what this dude doing? Like he unorthodox. That's what I mean. Like you don't know where this man about to go, but
Well, clumsy and
Clumsy.
unorthodox
No.
are 2 different things. Because
The only difference
being
is
unorthodox is
80
is a
could
more
get
of
where
a
he gotta
skill.
get, but then when he come down on the ground from taking that jumper, that injury gonna come.
Ankle.
Yeah. And they be
Ankle
trying to
or
blame the
knees.
Kobe's. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with them Kobe's, bro. That man just brittle. A lot of people rock Kobe's. They ain't gonna get snapped up all the time. Ain't got nothing to do with no low tops. But I got a better question for you. Who you got coming up the East? Who you got coming up the West?
Out of the East, out of the West, it comes down
You
to
got but 5 minutes to figure this out in your head. Who you got?
I
in
got
the
some.
East and
I got
West?
somebody. I think.
Give me a top 3 contenders.
Okay, for the West, it's only 2.
I wouldn't do that.
For the West,
I wouldn't do that.
I am only looking at Phoenix, and I'm looking at Golden State. I think Golden State come playoff time, they're going to surprise some people.
I can't disrespect the West like that. Because the West is the most open up part on either side. Like
I think
Denver
I think
getting their pieces back. Jokic been holding it down and them boys coming back.
I think Denver is a piece.
Utah
away.
still could do something.
Utah ain't nobody.
I mean, I just saying like
Utah is a Giannis sweep.
when you look at the teams that's dominating, they have the pieces that could lock down those teams.
I want to see Milwaukee and Phoenix again.
I don't think we're gonna see that though.
I personally I want to see that again. So out of the East, I see Milwaukee.
Uh-huh.
And I think my dark horses to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, whether people agree
Don't say
or not,
Chicago, please.
Brooklyn or Chicago.
First of all, Brooklyn being a dark horse is garbage to me.
I know. I think why I call
'Cause
them a dark
they got-
horse is because
th-
they
'cause
have
they're-
all, they have the pieces, but they're all part time. And then
I still
Ben
can't call him a dark horse because if they got to go to Canada, Kyrie can't play. He can't play home always. Like that's why I can't put Brooklyn there as much as I want to. I can't put.
That's
them
why I
there.
call them a
I'll
dark
put
horse.
Philly there.
I wouldn't
I'll
put
put
Philly there.
Milwaukee there.
I think Philly goes to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose 4-2.
So if they go into the Eastern Conference Finals, that means they top three. I'm trying to figure out your
Well,
body.
I didn't do 3.
I said give me your top three.
Okay.
And I mean it's in the top 2, so you still can't. Like, come on.
Okay. So yeah, Philly's there, but I don't think they're not coming out. They're not playing.
I mean,
for the
I ain't said they
trophy.
coming out. I just said give me your top 3 contenders.
Okay, so top 3
You
definitely.
could say Milwaukee coming out. I'm not gonna argue
It's,
that.
it's Milwaukee. It's the Sixers, and definitely Brooklyn's there.
Okay. That's not bad.
For the West, it is definitely the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
It is for me. I wouldn't put a definite, but I know they're going to be there.
Mm.
The Golden State Warriors.
See, the problem I got. I can tell you the problem I got. The Warriors.
Then I would put. It would be a toss up for me
Mm-hmm.
between. This is a 3-way tie for me. This is how I look at them. Utah, Denver, and Memphis, because I look at them as the same team.
you say
like
Memphis?
They're exciting. I want to see them succeed,
Hold on.
but they're not.
Who you look at the same
Yeah.
as the same thing, Memphis?
I look at Memphis, Utah, and
Because Utah, ain't-
Denver
Utah is not exciting.
as the same. No one.
It's just that exciting. I'm like,
So Memphis is exciting, but they're the same for me.
My
They
issue-
could be there, but
yeah.
we know that they're not enough.
my issue with Memphis is when it gets to a half-court game, can you perform? Because the playoffs ain't run and gun.
Yeah.
That happens to every team. The Suns back in the day when they used to be running gun, they give them a half court. Spurs will kill them every time. Or the Mavericks will take them down. When you get from that fast pace to half court, the higher you go up in them rankings and the more you go and advance, the slower it gets.
Yeah.
That's why I don't feel like Memphis going to do nothing. Now they get another nice piece who complement Ja and Triple J, then cool. But right now, no, they just developing. They like on that range of where OKC was when they was coming up. You got the superstar, Ja, KD. Then you got the secondary players who look nice, who look they could get somewhere, like
Right.
Triple J and Dylan Brooks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which is hard and like Rusper.
Mhm.
But you got to get somebody who gonna be able to control all that and let y'all know how to be disciplined. Because right now they just having fun.
So
And
who's
have
your
fun.
top 3
You can't.
officially?
I gotta let you understand this. This is the main thing. You cannot win championships in the NBA and have fun at the same time.
That's true.
The
Yeah,
only
it
team
don't
who
work.
was close to doing that was the Showtime Lakers.
Yes.
You can't have fun and win championships at the same time. The Warriors was close too, but then they got disgruntled. Especially when they got KD. It was
Yes.
beef and this and that.
Yeah. So give me your top 3 before we leave. I hear the music. We're gonna take
Milwaukee, Phoenix, and I still say Philly. I wouldn't put Brooklyn there
So-
because Kyrie got
so
too much
you're-
restrictions.
so you're
And
combining
Ben
the
Simmons is where you put me.
So you're combining conferences.
Yes, that's top 3. You said you never said, I just give me my top 3.
I gave you top 3 from both
Hey,
conferences.
that's top 3.
What a loser.
top 3.
Anyway, it's been our pleasure to share the morning with you. We have the news up next, followed by the revolution. Guardian Radio AM. Jay, good morning.